changer. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, raw, dog. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkey, rat. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, raw, dog. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkey, chicken.
Hello and welcome back to Frizz and the Grizz, not the normal theme song. Hey, it's the week of Thanksgiving. We're playing the unofficial theme of Thanksgiving. If you don't know what it is, give it a little more.
Beans, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkey, chicken. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken.
But on a serious note, thank you guys for joining us live, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. If you're just listening, check out that Twitch handle at @dfrizzy_Frizz5. Give that thing a sub, a like, whatever you got to do. Show my boy some love. Also, if you're just watching us live, want to see the whole thing tomorrow, check us out on podcasts, Apple, Spotify, all those good places. Thank you for joining us. Lots of NFL talk. I think we're going to talk mostly NFL today. Very exciting show for us. We actually had a show before the show. We literally should have started the show 15 minutes ago. We ended by yelling at each other for 15 minutes before the show, which is great.
Yeah, that definitely happened. And you want to know why? This is perfect. This is a great segue because I don't need to talk about him too much, but it was a great game that was put on. I think there's a lot of things that are very common. You want to know what actually is common about, I guess, the numbers for today? You want me to throw some numbers out there for you?
Go for it.
Okay. What number is Shedeur Sanders?
I don't know. I don't give a shit about Shedeur Sanders. Is he 9?
Okay. He's number 12.
Okay.
He's number 12. Okay, he's number 12. What week are we in right now?
12.
Week 12. Okay. What's 12 times 12?
Dog is like
Okay, it's 144.
144. Yeah.
Okay.
What draft pick? Fifth grade math.
What draft pick number was Shedeur Sanders?
How the hell should I know?
144. Hold on, I got one more for you. What episode is this of the Frizz and the Grizz?
You hold on. Let me before you gave. I got my tinfoil
It's
hat.
episode 144, baby.
Hold on. Is it some Illuminati shit? Give me.
Be legendary. He played fucking great. Be legendary. Shedeur Sanders. It was meant for us to have this type of talk.
Illuminati confirmed, apparently. Yeah, no, me and you guys are like a legit yelling match before the show, which is great. Because here's the thing, D is Mr. Literally for any quarterback we've ever talked about in the show, he's like, well, first week out there, they don't know what they get out of them. So, they can get the tape, and it's week 2 that really matters. It's week 2. This motherfucker before the show just starts screaming, Shedeur Sanders, like losing his goddamn mind after one start. I'm like, bruh, you literally tell me every time to chill after 1 week, and he's the one losing it on me. Now, he's not
because he played 3 quarters 2 weeks ago. So that was his first game. They had the tape for him this week, and they could have done well, but unfortunately the Raiders, they did play smart. They dropped a defensive end into coverage, which that threw everybody for a loop for an interception. But after that, is GG's, man. Shedeur Sanders is the GOAT.
He's, what else is we talking about? 12s and 144s and 267s or whatever, 6'7". We're talking about all those numbers. Fucking Tom Brady 12, the GOAT. Shedeur Sanders 12, the GOAT. It makes sense.
I mean, there's got to be some type of relativity in there. I don't know what, but something in there.
You're gonna make me quit the podcast over Shedeur Sanders, aren't you?
I mean, that would be great. Then it'll just be called the Frizz on Mondays, baby. That's all we'll talk about is the Browns and the quarterbacks.
The rest of the show, just go. You got this. I'm gonna sit this one out, fam.
Oh, that'd be too funny.
Welcome to the Frizz on Mondays and the Shedeur Sanders Hour. We're gonna talk exclusively about Shedeur Sanders. The phone lines are open if you want to praise Shedeur Sanders. If you have any criticism, you can go fuck yourself.
Don't throw that in the street.
Just kidding. We're having fun today.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good episode.
I'm just glad we talked about it before the show, so we don't have to yell at each other now.
Very true. Yeah, I got all my hypeness out of it.
I'm excited. Who they play next week?
Let me check. Let me go check for you real quick. I don't really stay up on the Browns schedule.
You're Shedeur Sanders' #1 fan. You know.
No. Just because I'm a fan of his doesn't mean that I know his schedule. They play the 49ers next week, so they got a real test.
That's a. We'll have a real talk in the show next week, like legit.
And I don't want to hear anybody saying, "Well, the 49ers got an injured."
I'll tell you this, D. I'll tell you this. I'm gonna be real with you. 100%.
Yeah.
If he sucks against the 49ers, I'm not gonna come in here and gloat. Again, I'm gonna wait. You can have some bad games. I'm not gonna go.
You got to see. And this isn't going to be an hour and a half of talking about Shedeur Sanders. No. That's not what this is.
But just do me a favor. Next time when they play the 49ers, please don't send me a GIF every time like he makes a single play, because like I'm on the train. I didn't watch the game because I was going to the Orlando Magic Celtics game. I'm on the train. I'm not watching any football. This man is just peppering me with Shedeur Sanders GIFs. I'm like, dog, I don't know what's going on. Please stop.
I might have sent at least 30 to 40 Shedeur Sanders GIFs to so many random chats that I'm in the last 24 hours. It's been great.
If next week's bad, you're gonna get peppered.
You know what? But that's how it is. When the Lakers lose, it's like that. When LSU loses, it's like that. When the Saints lose, it's like that. So it doesn't bother me.
That's fair. All right. By the way, how you doing, man? How you doing? You good?
I'm good, man. Like I said, the weekend was good. Some really good football that was out there. LeBron came back for the Lakers, so it's been decent there. And then we're, home wise, we're getting ready for Thanksgiving. It's like the best part of the year. So you can't be mad at that.
I was telling you just for people. So like I went to the Celtics game yesterday, watched them play the Magic, and I get to see my team once a year. You know what I mean? So I like balled out. I was row B behind the basket, which row B is the fifth row of seats behind the basket, because they have 3 rows of VIP, which like, dog, I'm not a baller like that. You have to draw like a G to sit there. No, thank you. But like the people I was sitting next to, like usually I sneak in booze because that's the thing I do. I'm not paying $20 for a beer. Like I'm sneaking in nips and buying a Coke. But I get down there and like right in front of security, like everyone next to me is like very like nice, friendly, decked out. Like they're like, oh, they knew I was a scout. Like I bought it offline. Like, oh, like where did you buy your ticket? Like we all have season tickets here. Like, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Jim. Like everyone's introducing themselves. I'm like, this is fucking weird. And I'm like, well, I definitely can't just crack open my pocket nip to start drinking in front of you guys. So I went.
You never know, though.
You never know. I should have tried. I should have offered him a nip. That's how you make friends. But I ended up by going to the bathroom like a creature and making mixed drinks in the bathroom. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. The garden ain't that strict. If I haven't been in a very long time.
When you get around certain people and you're just like, I should not.
You also spent a lot of money for them tickets, so like you don't want to get kicked out. That would be miserable. That'd be a terrible experience.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of money. Good thing they were down by 30 at halftime.
They did come back.
They did. Your boy hit up in game plus 17.5 Magic. So
that's what I'm talking about. Hey man, I've been on a heater. I know we don't do money talk too often. But no, because I'll be throwing out some wild stuff for people that I wouldn't want them to follow.
D's picks this week, the 25 leg parlay.
20 is the max on DraftKings.
Okay. If they had more, though, you'd be
100%. If it went to 25 like FanDuel, I would 100% max it at 25.
Hey, we should start the show.
Let's do it.
Hey, we should fight. We should get into an argument every day before the show, because we're just like loose right now. We're feeling it.
Yeah, it'd be good. And then what? I mean, for those that are listening, we weren't arguing. We weren't arguing. But stuff gets heated. There's few topics, and I feel like even when this was like when he was at Colorado, we were the same thing. It's a lot. I think we were heated with the whole Lamar Jackson contract thing a while ago. But that was together. We were on the same page. What I'm saying, but we're like very argumentative towards like what's going on. But yeah,
I'm pretty sure I woke my child up too when we were yelling.
I mean, they definitely know that I'm yelling down here. It's cool.
You yelled to your wife, babe, put a Shedeur Sanders Browns jersey on my Christmas list. You had to be there. All right, let's stop. All right. So this is where I'm at. I was thinking before the show, what the hell are we going to talk about today? And I was shook after the Eagles-Cowboys game. I'm like, how did the Eagles blow a 21-point lead and lose to the Cowboys? Like, my dumbass was on this podcast last week saying how I was praising the Eagles, how I feel like it doesn't matter what their offense looks like. They have their formula. They're crunching out wins. This team has it going. And then they lose to the Cowboys. So I thought to myself, what do we actually know and believe about the NFL at this point? Like, because I don't know anything right now. So me and D are going to try to put together 10 things we feel 100% confident saying on these microphones that we've learned over the past 11 weeks in the NFL. I have a couple. D, you said you have a laundry list, so I will let you kick us off.
I'll go with the hottest one. I think the easiest one that's out there. The Rams are the best team in the league right now.
Yes.
And
that was actually my first one. Is I put, and this goes with you, and I'll let you take your point.
Yeah.
I said the Rams have the most complete football team in the league.
1000%. Offense, defense, special teams, whatever it is that you're going to do. Matthew Stafford at 38 is playing unreal right now. He started the game off last night like 12 for 12, and like he one incomplete pass, and then he ripped off another like 5 straight. Offensively, they have the best 1-2 combo, and then they randomly throw in a slot receiver that you have no idea who they are week over week. Last night it was Davis Allen. No, he's a tight end. So it's Mumfield. And then like 1 week it could be Colby Parkinson. But we all know about how good Puka Nacua is. We know how good Devontae Adams is. Then they got the running game. You're either going to get hit with Blake Corum as the backup or Kyron Williams as the starter. And that's not including what their defense is. Jared Verse is literally one of the best defensive players in the league. If he doesn't if he's not getting a sack, he's causing some type of issue that's going to get a tackle from somebody else. His motor is at the highest right now. And that defense is surrounded by defensive backs. Not Kobe Turner. There's another Kobe that they have on the Kobe Durant, mixture between Kobe Bryant and Kevin Durant. He was out there knocking the ball away, like on the defensive side, getting it away from Emeka Mbuka. Like he was unreal last night. That team is put together the best in the league right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm just looking at their past 6 weeks. It's been cakewalk for the Rams past 6 weeks. They had one tight game against the Seahawks, who literally might be the second best team in the NFL. Mm-hmm. But outside of that, they're just steamrolling everyone. And you highlighted it, man. And they get the number 1 defense in the league. Number 1, like legitimately least points given out. And offensively, there is no weakness and there is no strength. I mean, there is strength, but like there's not a single thing that they do. Yes, yeah, exactly. I'm trying to say there's not like, oh, they're doing well because let's go to the Seahawks because Jackson Smith and Jigga was just the man. It's like, oh, all right, well, we'll throw to Puka. Oh, you want to double Puka? Oh, yeah, we have Devontae Adams. Oh, we can throw to our tight ends. Oh, we have 2 good running backs. It's incredible. And we didn't mention maybe the best coach in the league.
Yeah, McVay is. I mean, I won't crown him as that yet, but he's up there as like top 2, and he's definitely not 3. We'll say that.
And the wild thing about McVay, and I've heard this said many times, is like he came to the league with this very successful spread offense, and every like 2 or 3 years, this man is changing his offensive philosophy completely, and still a genius at his new offensive philosophy. He's playing a lot of 12 personnel, a lot of heavy personnel this year. And he's basically being able to be malleable so teams can't figure out his magic juice. Like we talked about how cool, what's his face up in Miami was, McDaniels.
Not Josh McDaniel, Mike McDaniel.
Mike McDaniels. And like teams catch up after a couple of years.
Yep.
He is not yet to make that augmentation to his offense, but McVay is just constantly changing things and tinkering, and just this team is so darn good. And I think we talked about like, oh, there was no favorite in the Super Bowl. I think if there is a favorite, which I think there is a favorite,
to the Rams.
The Rams are 1A. 1B sounds weird to say, might be the Seahawks.
Same division.
It's a tier down. There's no one on that level with the Rams.
No, they have this crazy thing where like you look at people say that wide receivers are divas, but they literally can just pepper Puka Nacua between the 20s. And then they get in the red zone and they go, well, you can't double team everybody. So we're just going to throw the fade to Devontae Adams. And it's a touchdown every goddamn time. And like people tried it. They were like, oh, let's slow down Devontae Adams in the red zone. Colby Parkinson for a touchdown, tight end right up the middle. Like they doubled Puka, they doubled Devontae, and they threw the tight end seam right up the middle for a touchdown. That's just that's extremely difficult to, like you said, scheme against.
Just looking ahead, they're 9-2 now. Of their last 6 games, they have 4 games on the easier side. Panthers, Cardinals twice, Falcons. The only thing that would stop, I don't want to be too hyperbolic, but the only thing that would stop the Seahawks from winning, the Rams from winning the Super Bowl is a Matthew Stafford injury.
Yeah.
Like they need to just handle their shit early, put bubble wrap on Matthew Stafford for the last 2 games, and just take a first round bye and hope for health in the playoffs. Because I was trying to say the culture wagon. No, we found the wagon this year. The Rams are that wagon, and I would say right now, I don't have the odds in front of me. I would guess Matthew Stafford's the favorite to win MVP.
Yes, and the only reason why it's not Drake May, because I know some people would argue with that, is just because of how much younger he is and how there's still
Drake May, huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's number 2. I'd put more money that he's number 2.
I know Sammy D had a tough game against the Rams, but I would put Sammy D number 2.
If you were to look at it, I would say Sam Darnold's probably somewhere in the top 5. I would imagine they're going to try to squeak Mahomes and Josh Allen in there. I get it. Like, they don't belong in there right now, but like that's just how Vegas would be. But I would say Sam Darnold is somewhere in the top 5, and 1, 2 right now would be Stafford and Drake May.
Probably Jonathan Taylor in there somewhere as well.
They don't like running backs. We talked about this.
I know. He's probably
somewhere in the top 10, but not. I wouldn't say top 3.
All right, so we got one thing we feel 100% confident about. I was actually going to go with kind of that as my my first nomination. So I'll let you go again since you have a bunch. I like the first one.
In this one, I don't think this is too premature to bring it up, but the Vikings should have paid Sam Darnold. Like,
damn it, T.
I mean, like I said, there's a lot of hot things that happened this weekend. The Vikings are bad. They had a 14-2 team last year.
No. And
I understand that, like, we talked about their point differential and close games, so on and so forth, and then Sam Darnold and the wheels fell off, at the end of the season. But he's doing the same thing that he did in Minnesota right now in Seattle. Like, he's doing the exact same thing where he's part of the reason why they're winning, not they're winning in spite of his play. JJ McCarthy, they put him in concussion protocol again. Nah, man. Like, they're realizing what I've been trying to tell people for so long. He rode the coattails of one of the best defenses in the history of college football. I'm not saying that Michigan team was the best of all time. That defense historically at Michigan when they won a national championship was one of the best defenses. We saw Aiden Hutchinson close out a game this weekend in overtime. Jameis was doing his thing until Aiden Hutchinson was like, no, it's time to go home. And like, he was a part of that team, and JJ rode it. Like, he had Jim Harbaugh as the coach. Everybody's like, oh, he's a guy. And it's like, no, he's never been that guy, unfortunately. And the Vikings, I think they struck out. I think you should have paid Sam Darnold. You should have punted on JJ and be like, so we missed out on this one, but we got our guy.
Yeah, that was actually my other thing is I think I feel 100% confident that am I going to do this? Yeah.
Yes.
That JJ McCarthy is not like a starting caliber quarterback. No. And the crazy thing is I actually saw this funny I don't know if you want to call it a meme, but a picture. It was like a side-by-side comparison of JJ McCarthy through 6 starts and Jamarcus Russell through 6 starts. Who do you think had better stats, Steve?
Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah.
Jamarcus Russell spun it. He was just dumb.
Here's the thing, right? And this is the wild thing. And I've heard this said on, I think Bomani Jones mentioned it, and I thought it made a lot of sense, is a guy like JJ McCarthy, where you're going to have to do some development with him anyways. Like, he's not a finished product.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to do development on a guy like an Anthony Richardson, because like he has some crazy intangibles where like, if you do develop and polish Anthony Richardson, oh buddy, look out.
Comes Cam Newton.
But like, what are the outstanding traits of JJ McCarthy? Arm strength? Not really. Nope. Athleticism? Not really. It's like, okay, so you're taking this like mediocre quarterback and trying to polish it up, like, and you're drafting him where in the draft? In the first round? It made no sense. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on this one. I feel 100% because they're 4-7, bro. They're 4-7. This team was what, 13 wins last year?
They were either 13-3 or 12-2.
By the way,
14-2. One of those.
By the way, my kudos to you. You were smashing the Vikings under preseason. You were like, I don't care what the number is, like under.
I'm not trying to. I mean, the season's not over. It probably was like 8, and I'm like, they're not getting 8 wins. But JJ McCarthy, he doesn't process what you need to process. There are people that you look at and go, he's a guy. Get them the ball. One of them's on your team, and he's number 18. You just need to find a way to get Justin Jefferson the ball. And if you accidentally can't get him the ball, guess who else is over there? Jordan Addison is pretty damn good. Like you have you got a number one who's the best receiver in the. I love Jamar, but Justin Jefferson is the best receiver in the NFL, route wise, catching ability, all that. Jamar is the best after he catches the ball in his hand. But you have the best wide receiver in the league on your team, and you cannot find a way to get him the ball. That's a problem because teams go, JJ can't make this throw, so we're gonna have one underneath him, one over the top. You know what Kirk Cousins was doing? JJ's down there somewhere, throwing it to him. What Sam Darnold was doing? JJ's down there somewhere, throwing it to him. JJ McCarthy looks at it and goes, ugh, let me try to dump this off and go somebody else. Maybe TJ Hawkinson's going to catch a pass. And everybody's like, why? Why do you have TJ Hawkinson as the same amount of targets as Justin Jefferson? That's not smart. That's not a way of winning a football game. And that's why you put up 6 points. That's what happens.
All right, I got another thing that I feel confident saying. So that's 2. Hear me on this one. Tell me if you want to add this to our list of things we feel 100% confident saying. I feel 100% confident saying that the most entertaining, electrifying player in the NFL from now until all time is one Jameis Winston.
Yes.
Are you with me on this?
Yes.
I want to make a proposition, a rule. Can I make a rule? Can I talk to Goodell? Let me call up Goodell on the phone. I have a new NFL rule. If you're a bad team looking to tank, you have to sign Jameis Winston and start him. Because guess what? You're not going to win a lot of games, and it's going to be entertaining as hell. Because you know what, man? Live by the Jameis, die by the Jameis. You're not going to win a lot of games, but it's going to be fun as hell to watch. The man threw for 2 touchdowns and caught a third. Looking like refrigerator Perry out there. I don't know how he escaped the tackle with the ugliest stuff arm in NFL history, rumbling, stumbling to the end zone. But my God, that man is entertaining. And you know what? His teammates love him. Yes. You got to give him that. Like some people, not great locker room guys. Jameis Winston, you can't find a guy that doesn't love that man.
Jameis Winston is what you would call the best bridge quarterback in the history of the NFL. He was a number 1 overall pick. He had his time in Tampa where he did 30-30 that we've never seen, probably will never see again. He brought them to the playoffs. He's never gotten a chance for a championship. That was his ceiling, was making it to the playoffs with the Bucs. Since then, he is the guy that you bring in knowing he's not the guy, but your team will never quit on him. And like that's what the Giants do. He broke the record for the longest receiving touchdown as a quarterback at 33 yards. He's got it. Everything is always a 5-yard. Yeah, everything is always a 5-yard touchdown pass on the 5-yard line or random in the middle of the field and they catch it and fall down. No, he has the record for catching it, breaking the tackle, spin move, and then diving into the end zone and flipping the ball in the air. So kudos to Jameis for that. But I mean, some of the throws that he was making, it's just like, damn, you have him on your fantasy team and you just love it because he's just letting that shit fly. He doesn't care. He's throwing dots. Like that one pass that he had when he was in his own end zone, broke a tackle and then flipped it for like 40 down the field. It's like, you can't coach that type of thing. You hate it if he is your guy, but he's not. He's just he's the guy until you figure out what the hell is wrong with Jackson Dart, obviously staying healthy. But if he was in New Orleans, I would be so much happier right now just to be like, I know we're not going to win. I understand that. But the organization also knows that he's not the next guy. He's just filling in until we find. And that's what you need on certain teams. They have it in New York. It's just that we don't even know now. I'm not saying I'm out on Jackson Dart, but you can't have – no, listen.
You can like Jackson.
I am in on the Jackson Dart. I am out on the health of how this brother keeps playing. You can't have your quarterback keep getting hurt. You just can't.
Yeah, I feel like the new coach is going to have to settle that down. He's gone already. Remember?
Oh, I thought they just fired the offensive coordinator. Oh, Dave Ball is gone
like 2 weeks ago.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. But they just fired their offensive coordinator too, just recently. Last night, I think they did.
Yeah, Jameis is also a great quarterback as a bridge quarterback because when it's time, like Jameis, you're all done. He's like, okay, I'm cool with that. Like he don't care.
No, like the brother just wakes up and he wants to just play football and make people happy. And like, how can I be mad at
that? All right, what else? We got 3 down.
I didn't have that by any means, so that was a good one.
Okay.
This one's scary because
you don't feel 100% confident saying it.
I do.
Okay,
But
okay.
I'm just saying, like, it because I'm always against this team. But like, the Cowboys have a Super Bowl type offense. They
Okay.
just have a shitty defense, and I'm confident in them making a run because of what they did last night.
Okay, wait. So what is your statement that they have a Super Bowl offense, or you're confident making? Or
I am 100% confident. I'm 100% confident that they have a Super Bowl. Can get to the Super Bowl because of your offense.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
It's if their record wasn't their record, Dak Prescott would be in the conversation for MVP. Like, I don't know what his yards are, but like he has, I know he's up there with yards passing. I'm pretty positive he's up there with touchdown passes and pretty low on turnovers this year.
Right.
I don't often, yeah, if you got him.
It's solid. About 3,000 yards passing.
Yep,
23 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. And I don't know if you care about this, but it's taken 17 sacks.
Okay. Sacks I don't really care about.
Passer rating of 102. So that's pretty good. He's had a very good year. Yeah.
I think if they didn't have the record that they have, we'd be talking about him being MVP in the conversation. Matthew Stafford's playing on otherworldly.
Yeah,
but I'd say he'd be up there top 5.
He's in that, like, he would be in that Josh Allen tier of, like, they're close, but like he's not like the front runner.
And I don't mind that. A reason why I say that I feel confident about their offense is like just the talent they have is stupid.
Yeah.
I ragged on Jerry Jones and the whole, like, get rid of Micah Parsons. It opened the door for them to kind of fill some pieces that they needed to, but they got to figure out a way to bring back. I don't know if they can, but they got to find a way to bring back Pickens. He's opening the door for, like, CeeDee Lamb to just explode when he needs to, and then if he doesn't,
they're great.
Coach Pickens is going to. That combo is like,
we talked about it when we talk about fantasy football, about the idea of
best offense,
draft everyone. We talked about, like, don't be afraid of Pickens when it comes to CeeDee Lamb because they're very complementary.
Mm-hmm.
Like, CeeDee Lamb, again, like, he loves to operate in those ins, those breaking routes, those out routes, and Pickens will take the top off. Like,
Pickens wants to make this the highlight play.
Those two take all the levels of the defense and cause stress everywhere. Great complementary pieces, and we didn't even mention their tight end's been excellent.
Jake Ferguson is one of the better tight ends. I can't even say who's the best tight end right now because the league's very strange with tight ends.
Trey McBride's been excellent, and even though
in Arizona though,
and I say even though the Raiders suck, I still think the Raiders tight end
Brock Bowers has been hurt.
He's awesome too.
There's talent. I'll give you that. I'm saying production. Because there's talent. There's guys that are. Tucker Kraft was the best tight end in the NFL before he blew his knee out.
He was playing very good. Yeah.
Now you have, like, the people that I don't know who you would consider. Jake Ferguson is up there as one of the better tight ends, receiving, blocking. He's on the field every play. And then you got Javonte Williams, fresh off of an ACL injury. They were giving that brother 20 carries a game, and like he could rip off 130. We can give you a 70 and then a couple catches. That helps. So, like, and then Kevontae Turpin. I know we're not going to get too in depth with, like, the reason why the Eagles lost, but they had some very stupid things happen that we were ragging on the Ravens at the beginning of the season, like Derrick Henry fumbling. That doesn't happen. Saquon Barkley fumbling in the fourth quarter doesn't happen often. And then I think their punt returner caught the ball at the 5, which, for people that watch football, know you never catch a punt inside of your own 10-yard line. Heels at the 10. If it's over your head, let it go. His brother caught it at the 5 and then tried to get all freaky, jukey. Boom, gets popped, and it's a fumble. There's just too much momentum of people running at you. Like, just let that shit go. If it goes to the 1-yard line, whatever. Break a record and get a 99-yard drive. But don't catch it. Try to be a hero, and something stupid happens, because that's what happened.
So will you feel 100% confident, again, that the Cowboys have a Super Bowl caliber offense? I'm with you on that. I'm with you. I think people would push back just because there's a lot of Dak hate, but he's still a very good quarterback. All right, can I get a little funky with our 5th NFL thing we feel 100% confident with? Just because, like, we've been kind of serious with the football talk.
You just talking about James Winston. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm going to bring 2 funny ones. James Winston was one of my 100% confidence. I feel 100% confident after 11 weeks of football that the player I would least want to try to tackle in the NFL is Darnell Washington. I don't know if you're familiar. I know you are, D, because you're laughing. Yes. but people who are not hardcore football addicts like D and myself, Darnell Washington is a tight end, and I use that term loosely for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's
slim lineman.
He can move with the ball. Like he's not he can move for a big man, but he's listed at 6'7", 264, which is a big man to begin with. And then
he ain't 260.
He was asked, whose podcast was he on?
I want to say it was somebody like LaShawn McCoy and like somebody like one of those, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He was on a former NFL player's podcast. And they're like, brother, you ain't 264. Like, how much you weigh? And he's like, I haven't weighed myself in a while. And they're like, dog, we played in the league. Like, we know you have to do weigh-ins every week. And he's like, shit, you caught me. My guy's like, yeah, I'm 3'11".
3'11".
A tight end that's 6'7", 311 pounds catching passes. That is a player I would least want to try to tackle. 100% confident. I do not want any of that business.
Who did they play last week? Was it the Jags? I gotta go look because somebody made a business decision last week for them not to tackle him.
So last week they played the Bengals.
The Bengals. Yeah. Go look. Those 2 clips for those that are watching or listening now. Go YouTube. Steelers versus Bengals. Darnell Washington catch. It was like a 30-yard catch. He broke 1 tackle. And then the next dude that was coming to tackle him kind of was like, I don't know if I want to really do this. So he kind of just like flopped and then he got run over anyway. And then there's a second clip. Go watch what he did at Georgia. That same size human being left the earth, jumped about 8 feet in the air over another human being and ran for a touchdown. When he was a freshman, I was like, there's no way somebody, because he hasn't been any smaller, I'll tell you that. There's no way somebody 6'7", 300 pounds should be leaving the earth for any reason outside of a plane. And he jumped over a human being when he jumped over a human while he was at Georgia and ran for a touchdown. I was like, that's stupid. That is just unreal athleticism.
Not quite Jameis level, but when that man, when Washington gets the ball in his hands, that's like, oh, you got eyes on the screen.
Something's about to happen.
Yeah. All right. Let's get back to it. So that's 5 things we feel 100% confident saying after 11 weeks. What else you got for me?
I was saying schedule. Show me. And now I'm sick of saying schedule. I guess I have to be a believer. The Patriots will challenge for a Super Bowl in the East in the AFC this year.
So the Patriots. So you're saying the Patriots could make the Super Bowl? Could win the AFC?
I'm confident in saying that they are the best team in the AFC right now, which means that they are. Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah, I hate saying this. You guys know how much I can't stand the Patriots, but they're going to take a little bit of a setback. Will Campbell being hurt doesn't help.
That does hurt a lot.
That sucks because like one of their bread and butters is being able to give Drake May time enough to read the defense and make a great pass. He did that on it was like a 3rd and long and hit Diggs over the middle. That you need an offensive line to do something like that. So that will hurt. But I am confident in looking at the AFC right now with the Colts fumbling the bag. I said I'm more confident in the Chiefs in the playoffs than I am them making the playoffs. They're about to start to make their run. The Ravens, iffy still. The offense still looks kind of shaky. Lamar doesn't look like Lamar. And then you got the Broncos. I'm taking the Patriots over the Broncos right now just because I don't trust the way that Bo Nix has played in certain situations. So, yeah, I'm 100% confident that the Patriots will challenge for the AFC Championship and Super Bowl this year. It's not going to be they get to the playoffs and then lose in the first round. I don't think that.
Could they challenge? I can't see the Patriots making the AFC Championship game. I can't.
You think this is the year they come up short?
And this is their first year. they were what a 4-win team last year.
True. I just mean it as like remember I always talk about there's the punch in the face year. Like, oh, this was our year, but like OKC needed to get punched in the face before they could make a championship run. You're saying that this is the year.
This is the year the Patriots get very excited. Their fans get excited. Maybe they win the first round. Maybe they get a bye. At this point, they get the bye.
Yeah,
like
crazy to think.
Okay, I don't know what the playoffs end up with. Let me look at the playoffs right now. The playoffs.
They get the bye, then they're going to pull like the Chiefs in the first round.
Okay, if they get a bye, what if they end up with the Ravens?
I feel confident in the Ravens if Lamar looks. I feel confident in the Patriots if Lamar looks like Lamar that he did last night.
I'm just saying, I am not ready for this Patriots team to be like, yeah, they're going to make it to the championship game and maybe make the Super Bowl. Like, I think this is going to be a tough learning year in the playoffs. Like, playoff football is very different.
Mm-hmm.
This is Drake May's 3rd year, right? I know he's made enormous leaps, but you usually see with it when a team gets that far, gets to the Super Bowl, you have to like go there a couple times, get tested, get your battle scars, learn something about yourself. And it's just hard for me to see the Patriots going from like a 5-win team to a 4-win team to making the Super Bowl. It's crazy. It's just crazy to me. But
you know who we saw do it though? Joey B and the Bengals. It's happened. We've seen this type of run before.
But is Joey B and Drake May on the same level? I'm just like that's a wild statement because you're basically like saying like if Joey B can carry a team, Drake May can too.
He's doing a lot of carrying right now. He's like we just talked about him being second in the running for MVP. He's playing that good. I don't like it. You know, like this is a difficult thing for me to admit.
Yeah,
they have a light schedule. They play the Ravens at some point, so we're gonna get that game.
They play the Bills again. I know everyone's down.
They always split. Yeah, they always will split with the Bills. They'll probably lose this Bills game.
My question is, how long is Will Campbell out for? Do we know yet?
Week to week. They didn't say season ending, but he's week to week. That's a huge injury, I might be, I might be calling a different tune next week because of that, right? Or when they get to the Ravens and the Ravens defense throws out some random stuff that he hasn't seen all season. So like, but the kid's playing good. I've been trying to say it's their schedule, but at some point you got to look at it and go, all right, he's throwing for 3,100 yards, 21 touchdowns, 6 picks. 9-2, 10-2, one of those. Like he's got the best record in the NFL outside of the Rams, which I have more confidence in the Rams, obviously.
Yeah. At this point, they're probably guaranteed at least
a bye.
No, it's one team gets a bye.
Oh yes. So
I feel like this week at this point they're at least guaranteed a first round home game. Because the only way you're there they don't get it is if the Bills catch them, which is possible still, right? If they lose to the Bills and the Bills put something together. Patriots lose to the Ravens. They drop a boneheaded loss to like the Dolphins. It's possible, but it's unlikely.
Yep.
Without Will Campbell, right? I don't know if he's back after 1 week. They can survive next week against the Giants. Maybe they hold on to the bye. But we forget Denver's right on their heels. 9-2. And even the Colts. I mean, I don't think anyone feels particularly confident about the Colts, but 8-3. They're in striking distance.
True.
I don't know. I like it though. I like that was a bold thing you feel confident about. And I think we've criminally underestimated the Patriots. We've become more open to the idea of their excellence this year over time. I need to think of another. That's 6. All right, throw me out another one real quick. Because I don't feel confident about shit this year.
For everybody that's talked crap about him for a very long time, Caleb Williams is that guy in Chicago. I am 100% confident that they have the best.
Are you guessing the best out of those 3?
I wasn't gonna. No. I wasn't gonna say combo, but you know what? I'm gonna stand on business for the 2025 season. I think the Chicago Bears have the best coach quarterback combo in that division.
Yep.
I think right now, Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson as a combo are playing better than Jared Goff and the dude that we love, Dan Campbell, because he just took off offensive responsibilities. And I think I'm more confident in them over Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur right now.
Let me ask you this I'm not 100% there with you on that one.
Okay.
I just want to ask
we don't have to.
That's fine. I want to ask you a counter question to understand your thought process in case a little better. Are you saying this in a vacuum about Caleb Williams because of his statistics and play on the field, or are you more taking into account, hey, they're 8-3. This is a great story. They're leading the division. They're going to be a playoff team potentially. Like how did you get here?
This season, 2026, compared to other seasons in the past.
Okay, because I want to say this just to throw it out there, and I'll have to get the point differential in a minute because I don't have it in front of me.
Probably bad.
They're doing the Chiefs thing from last year, which is like, again, the Chiefs did the Chiefs thing, which is they were like amazing in one possession games last year. But the Chiefs had Patrick Mahomes and they found a way to get the Super Bowl. Granted, they got to the Super Bowl and it wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
But the Chiefs did a thing last year, and now we've seen literally the Chiefs this year did the complete opposite, and they're losing every one possession game except for this week, and they're 6-5 or whatever.
Yep.
I think that the Bears have won every one possession game so far this year.
They broke the record. Caleb Williams broke the Bears record for most fourth quarter comebacks in the season. I think he's got 6 this year,
which is cool. But again, like I think the general populace and maybe even we forget at times that even the bad NFL teams are pretty good at football.
Yeah.
And like there were like 4 or 5 plays between a bad and a good NFL team that decide the outcome of a game. Like weird shit can happen. Mm-hmm. So I understand, like, you're like, this is a great story. Caleb Williams, like, Caleb Williams has improved. Ben Johnson has done a great job. But I don't want to be like they're 8-3. They're the best combination in that division, because I think a lot of it could have been like completely the other way if one thing happened differently in a football game.
True. The reason why I say in that division, though, is because Jared Goff has been so hit or miss this year. Jordan Love has been so hit or miss this year. I'm not saying that Caleb has been the most consistent. I'm just saying he hasn't been his bar that we held expectation to. He's exceeded that bar compared to Jordan Love and Jared Goff. I feel like they've underachieved what we expected out of them and with their teams that they have. I think you've seen more excel from Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson with the Bears than with those two teams that we expected them to be much greater, and they've fallen off. Fallen off. They just haven't hit what we wanted them to.
Does it matter to you that I'm just comparing Goff versus Caleb this season statistically? Does it matter to you at all that statistically speaking, Jared Goff has been a better quarterback this year?
No, because Jared Goff has a better offense. He should.
I mean, that Bears offense is pretty good too.
He's got weapons, but I also saw Jahmyr Gibbs took a 75-yard run for a touchdown. They don't have that. They don't have that guy on their team. They don't have, as much as we like, DJ Moore and Rome Odunze. They don't got Amon-Ra St. Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like,
by the way, you mentioned Jordan Love, who's I've learned that D has some buzzwords as far as players. Jordan Love is one of D's buzzwords because D is ready to tear him apart all the time. But I watched a good chunk because, like, some Sundays, I'll be honest, like, I can only watch bits and pieces of games and whatnot because, like, it's busy, man. We got shit to do. But I watched the majority of that Packers and who did they play?
Vikings?
Packers-Vikings game. The Packers played that game like they had a quarterback they wanted to hide. They handed the ball off 28 times to the backup running back. Yep. I think it was Wilson. What was the name?
Daniel
Wilson, yeah. Who was awesome, by the way. Shout out to that man.
Great him.
But the play calling from Matt LaFleur and the Green Bay Packers was clearly of a, hey, we don't want our quarterback to screw this game up. The running back's playing well, let's just hand him off the ball every single down. There was a point where they handed off the ball 7 times in a row.
He's supposed to be the best quarterback in the division. He's the most tenured. No, sorry, Jared Goff. My apologies. He's supposed to be the guy that filled in and took over that Super Bowl caliber team when Aaron Rodgers left. He's such an underachiever to me. But again, we want to keep saying he's young. Brother's been in the league for like 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't young anymore. That time has passed. And he doesn't. I don't think Jordan Love elevates a team the way he's supposed to elevate. I know people were ready to crucify me on TikTok because I made that take earlier in the season. I was like, Jordan Love, I don't care about like if he had one game of 300 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. When you need him to make a play, he doesn't do it. And this is a prime example. 14 for 21 for 130 and no touchdowns against JJ McCarthy. Like, come on. Like, the Vikings, I understand the Vikings got a decent defense, but like, they sure as hell ain't like world beaters. They got the worst offense in the league, so they got to be on the field all the game. I like I said, I'm 100% confident in the 2025-2026 season that the Bears have the best quarterback coach combo, and that's just because Ben Johnson has elevated Caleb. What's his name? And I always get the name wrong in Detroit. You keep telling me. What's coach name?
Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell he's taken over offensive responsibilities, and they look great, but like the defenses look like crap because of it. Certain games, like that hurts them. And Jordan Love and LaFleur, I don't know what the hell they're doing. 1 week they're hot, 1 week they're not. But what you got, man? I'm running out of things that I got over here. I think that was my last one.
I got 100% confident. Feel like saying, okay. I feel 100% confident that this is the year that Mike Tomlin's winning record streak ends.
Ooh.
They are 6-5 right now, so they're teetering on the brink of that.
500.
We have Mason Rudolph starting right now. Aaron Rodgers has finally morphed back into Aaron Rodgers after looking pretty excellent after the first couple weeks. The remaining schedule: Bills, Ravens, Dolphins, Lions, Browns, Ravens. Ravens twice. Now, the Ravens one's tricky because, like, if the Ravens find themselves in a situation where, like, they've run the table and they can rest Lamar last week, maybe that puts them over the hump. But they have Bills, Ravens, Lions, Ravens as for the last 6 games. If they want to finish with a winning record, they have to win 3 of the 4 of those. Good luck.
Yeah. Going to be tough, especially with Mason Rudolph. I can agree with you on this one. I mean, it's a great thing to have. At some point, though, like, yeah, you finished 20 straight seasons of over 500, but like,
what is their record this month, by the way? Because then they start like 4-0 or something insane.
I'm not sure. You'd have to check. But it wouldn't surprise me if they're like 1-4 the last 5, though.
They are 1 out of the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. They have 2 wins. They're 2-4 out of the last 6.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
What do you think? You feel confident in saying that the Tomlin winning streak ends?
Yes. Well, it's not a streak. It's just I get what you mean. It's games over 500.
Yeah,
seasons you finished over 500.
That's like something like 13 at this point. It's an insane number.
It's higher than that, honestly.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
I thought it was like every season that he's coached the Steelers, which would be like almost 20 years.
All right, he is at. Oh my God, he is a good coach.
Yeah, great coach.
18 season streak of never losing a season with the Pittsburgh Steelers. It began 2007. His winning streak began when I was a senior in high school. That's insane. Good for him.
That year you were a senior in high school. I took back a kick return for a touchdown against you guys. I took back I had 2 interceptions. No punt return, but I had two interceptions and a receiving touchdown. Your boy went off against you guys, and then
cool. Who won the game?
Yeah, you're right. You were right. You guys won. You threw a stupid halfback toss pass for a fucking touchdown. Who does that? Like, who does a halfback toss pass?
That's amazing. I hope you weren't the defender on that.
I was.
Oh 100%. No! I'm sorry, man.
I had shut down Sylvia the whole game, and then
you're like, I'm taking JT out. Like, I'm getting him on that toss, and he's
no. I was in coverage. I was covering Sylvia.
It was just a good pass.
It was a great pass. He put it on like in a spot I couldn't play defense on.
That's crazy.
Yeah, good throw. But I still balled out that game. That was a great game. One of my best games of my career.
Hey, the man played in the league, so
he did. Good for him.
All right. I think that gives us 7. Anything else? Maybe we're not going to get to 10.
I'm not stretching to 10, bro. I had 6 right here.
This is 5. You got anything else you want to honorable mention?
No, we're good.
All right. Can I just tell you one thing? I'm scared shitless as a Bucs fan that we're not going to make the playoffs.
I mean, Baker getting hurt doesn't help. I have a separated AC. It's not fun. It's hard to.
I got one thing I feel 100% confident saying. Doesn't have to be conversation. If the Panthers find themselves in the playoffs, it is going to be the most unholy ass beating of all time. I hope
somebody's got to win the NFC South. I don't know who, but somebody's got to win it.
It's either the Bucs or the Panthers at this point. Ugh. Maybe the Saints can put together a winning streak with Tyler Show.
I don't want them to put together a winning streak to try to win. No.
All right. Let me get the Frizz's 5 music up. You ready to hit some Frizz's 5?
Let's do it.
Prepare yourselves for the greatest and most unique segment in podcast history. Let's rank some stuff with D. It's time for Frizz's 5.
Woo! And we're back. How you feeling, bro? How you feeling?
Hey, man, we both came into this, not even to the show. We both came onto the, I don't want to call it a Zoom, but people just colloquially refer to these things as Zooms. We both came into the Zoom feeling tired and just like, meh. And I swear to God, dog, we were like both firing on 110% right now.
I'm trying to stay as like upbeat, but I'm starting to.
Are you starting to
crash, man. I'm starting to crash. It's happening. But let's get through this list because it's a good one. You want to know why it's a good one? Because it's all relative. Everything is relative. We got Turkey Day.
Everything is everything.
Everything is everything. Thursday is the day, right? So we're gonna have a 5. We're gonna have a top 5 of the best 5 Thanksgiving foods served on Thanksgiving. Let's get it.
Okay, let's get it.
So there's no honorable mention here. And remember, I haven't said this line in a very long time, so I'm ready for the controversy to be here. It ain't your 5, it's my top 5. Number 5, I'm going with that old school cranberry sauce out the can.
Where is my yay for you? I don't like cranberry sauce, by the way, but it's all right. It's your 5.
You know what? When you broke, all right, you can't really create and make certain foods. So you got to go to Stop and Shop. You got to go to Shaw's. You got to go to Trukey's. Big shouts to the Northeast because that's the only grocery store that's up there. You got to go to I think I said another one. I can't remember what it was. Market Basket. You got to go to these broke down, grocery stores and get the cans, right? You just have to. You could buy 20 cans of cranberry sauce for $2. And you only have it for really Thanksgiving. And then it's there and it's stored away for the next year until it's ready for Thanksgiving again. It's not good for you. I don't care. It's sweet. It's purple. It comes fresh out of a can. And it looks like syrup. I love it. So for those that love some cranberry sauce, this one's for you. That was my number 5.
I feel like cranberry sauce is 100% the most controversial item on a Thanksgiving table. Nobody at the table is like, I could take it or leave it. You either fucking love cranberry sauce or you hate it. I'm in the hate part, and only because I don't want anything sweet on my dinner plate with Thanksgiving. Save the sweetness for dessert. I want to get all the pies later on. I don't need to ruin it with cranberry sauce, but it's all good, man. It's your 5.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at you saying that. But spoiler alert, we ain't got a goddamn dessert on here. Number 4.
Good.
Hit me up with that stuffing, baby.
Love stuffing.
Stuffing's up there, and I wanted it to be a little higher, but then I was like, no, these 3 that I got above, they're definitely up there. Everybody makes a different type of stuffing, right? Like you can have burnt crust, you could add some meat in there. Go ahead, what you got?
I got to hit you up with my stuffing recipe. It's the shit. I put in chicken livers, ground turkey.
Oh,
it is like a meaty, like hearty stuffing. I'm telling you, dude, people just go lose their shit on my stuffing.
I like it because like there are some people that put sausage, cut up sausage.
I like that. Yeah, the meat.
Telling you, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the regular like stovetop stuffing. No.
Get out with that weak shit.
Like people that like go ham in on some stuffing. Like I'm a big fan of that. So for me, that's number 4. That's number 4. You ready for number 3?
Yeah.
Number 3. Told you. Cotton candy, sweet, low. Let me get some dinner rolls, baby.
Love dinner rolls.
I don't care how you make them. I really don't. It could be the Pillsbury Doughboy out the freaking can. Pop that open and just bake them. You can make them from scratch, whatever it is. As long as you throw some butter on there, maybe a little some kosher salt, whatever it is, man. Dinner rolls. I'm grabbing 4, 5, maybe even 6 of them. Making like a second round. Like dinner rolls to me are one of those like I put 2 or 3 on the original plate. I go eat. You hook them up, right? Then you go back for a second and you get like another 2 or 3 rolls after you see that everybody's gotten one, right? Because you can't be the guy that takes 5 or 6. But you can go back and be like, all right, everybody got theirs? Everybody got their rolls? All right, cool. Let me get a little bit more. Like that's the type of food for it.
Gotta put a little butter too, right? You gotta melt the butter on it.
Gotta love the butter.
I am a savage and I use my dinner roll as like a pseudo butter. I use it as the butter knife. I like use it to like get all the food on my my fork. Bite here. Yeah.
They dip that in there. Just yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'll kill some dinner rolls, man. I'll kill some dinner rolls.
Talking about number 2, man. It wasn't in my top 5 as a kid. I hated it. It's up there now.
Take a guess.
Baked macaroni and cheese.
That's what I was gonna say. Let's go.
I feel like when you're growing up, you're just like, I only want mac and cheese out the box. Like you only want like the Kraft mac and cheese, the orange stuff, and then you get to Thanksgiving and it's just like, well, it's nasty now. It's not as a kid, but I'm saying Thanksgiving now, you're just like, dude, some people put their heart and soul into their mac and cheese. Like they got twice baked mac and cheese. They got bacon in there. Some people are like, hey, we're gonna have mac and cheese, mac and cheese under it. It's like a lasagna baked mac and cheese. It's like, dude, it's a heart attack. Some people fry their mac and cheese. Like, it's like I love it. It's not number one for me, and I know number one's gonna be controversial. I don't give a damn, but like mac and cheese went from not even in my top 10 list as a child to like, no, I can't go somewhere without packing down some baked mac and cheese
with a nice little crispy top, right? Yeah.
Okay, nigga. Okay.
The best with the mac and cheese, like when it's a nice crusty top, and then you get that scoop, and it's just like soft and like, I don't know, like not watery, but just like yeah, man. Let's get it.
Number one.
All right, let me get the drum roll.
This is my list. It ain't your list. I don't give a damn about turkey on Thanksgiving. Miss me with that. You want to know what I want on Thanksgiving? Give me some honey baked ham. Listen, I don't care if it's a spiral ham with the bone in the middle. I don't care if you sweeten that and you put some sugar, some brown sugar. The missus makes one of the best brown sugar hams I have ever had. I cannot stand turkey. I have chicken way too much throughout the year. During Thanksgiving, if you serve some type of honey-baked ham, invite me over and I promise you I'll eat that ham that day, the next day, the whole week, and whatever's left over the next week. It's just the best food because I don't eat it during the year. On Thanksgiving, I'm like, dog, you're making a ham? I feel like Dr. Seuss when they say, hey, I'm cutting it up as the Grinch. Like, you want to serve the ham? Let Frizz do it. I take care of it. Everybody get their little piece. I take the rest of it. Honey baked ham, the best food on Thanksgiving.
All right. Let's unpack this real quick. Okay. First of all, I'm not disagreeing with you. Turkey is overrated. However, I am team. I will eat turkey on Thanksgiving. I do like turkey, but I am not taking the white meat. I want all the dark meat.
Yeah.
Who eats the white meat is like the most unhinged thing on Thanksgiving because first of all, one thing if you fry a turkey or something like that where it has a little something to it. If you're just baking the turkey, the white meat's just it's kind of dry. It's just flavorless. I need the dark meat. Second thing. While I would not do a ham on Thanksgiving, I'm 100% not knocking it, and I want to come to your house for some Thanksgiving ham because that's my shit. Third thing, and I think you're gonna find this a little unhinged, but also you're more than welcome if you're up here to come over. You're like, I only eat it once a year. Nah, dog. We have what we call ham night around here, where your boy will go to the store and buy a whole spiral ham and cook that shit up for a fucking dinner, and we eat ham every goddamn day after that for lunch.
I wish, man. That's maybe one day Al doesn't really care. I love it. Like that we didn't.
My favorite.
We did turkey, but like my parents, when they could, they would do two. They'd have a turkey and a ham.
I like that.
And when I'd be like, I'll get the leg. That's all I want out of the turkey. But like 20 pieces, 10 pounds of ham, and then like the next day, I'm grilling it with some eggs and some bacon or the mac and cheese that's left over. Like, oh yeah, honey baked ham, man. Like that's just. I could have that all day, but I'm glad we don't have it every single day. That's why I love it so much on Thanksgiving because we really only have it once a year.
How do you feel about the? I know we're gonna end the show, but like, how do you feel about the Thanksgiving sandwich idea? Like afterwards, like I've done this before. You get like sandwich bread, and you put like turkey stuffing, like you make like a smorgasbord of all the turkey, the Thanksgiving stuff. You just have a big old sandwich.
Nope. I'm out.
Okay.
The reason why is because you just talked about it. Like most of the time, the dark meat is gone by then. So you're making a turkey sandwich with the white meat.
Yeah.
and like then you gotta throw mayonnaise on it. Like you have to try to make it better. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm old
white meat too. Like it's not good, and it sits in the fridge. Like here's the thing about the old white.
It stays there for so long because nobody wants it.
You're like, I can't throw this out. There's so much food, I can't throw it out. But like eventually, you just throw it out because no one wants to eat it, and we're like, why are we cooking this turkey again?
And then we get. Well, I mean, that's why we got a dog. You know what I'm saying? When we're like, you know what? Turkey's not bad for him. It calms him down. The tryptophan gives him a little nap. Like we could be fine. I think. I don't really mess with turkey. It doesn't matter how you make it, bake it, broil it, fry it, whatever it is. It doesn't change the way that I feel about it.
By the way, if you're still watching the show, we fucking love you because we've gone off the rail several times today, including now. Thank you for being here. Well, I don't have a closing take. Do you have a closing take?
Oh, absolutely. Let's hit the song.
Right. I'll hit you up, brother. You deserve your limelight. I'm not gonna steal today, I promise you. And we're definitely going to leave the show today on our jam, right?
Yes, we got to.
The show is coming to an end. But first, it's time to get to anything we've missed. It's closing time. 1 segment, 2 takes. Now go.
All right, it's closing takes. It's the time for me and D, but just D today, to get off one last take before we get out of the show. It can be about anything. Topic of the day, sports topic unrelated, pop culture, whatever, just whatever's on your mind. So D, you want the ISO for this one? You feeling confident?
I mean, it don't matter. It's you can ISO me. Why not? You know, hey, we do one of these. For this one, I just hit my mic. Hope it sounds good. For this one, I'm sticking with football. Not only sticking with football, but I'm going to give a huge shout out to those that usually don't get a lot of credit. And I'm not talking about a gunner on special teams. I'm talking about a lineman on special teams. When you're undersized, meaning you're not the center, but you're like 2 guys to the left of him. Mr. 1, Elijah Clark. If you guys don't know his name, go Google him, throw it up on YouTube, find a TikTok, Instagram, whatever it is. This brother made one of the best tackles in special teams history I have ever seen. So not only did Elijah Clark get off of the ball, he got knocked over on his ass about 3 yards down the field. As he's getting up, he got knocked over again. When he's getting up the 3rd time, he got knocked over a 3rd time. And you want to know what the 52nd man on the roster does? He doesn't give up. The reason why they want to be on this team, being a Dallas Cowboy, is because you love the game of football. Not only did Elijah Clark shed a block on the 4th time, but he knocked out the punt returner and caused the fumble, which the Cowboys recovered it. If you guys haven't seen the clip, go watch it. It's literally living proof of like you can't give up in this game. And for those that are like, oh, special teams doesn't matter, someone like Elijah Clark goes to show you that every single person on every single snap matters. And when you do your job the way he did his job, you will go down in history in football. That play will be seen in every single special teams montage video of how to run special teams, literally for the rest of football's history. So a big shout out to Elijah Clark. If you haven't seen it, Trudeau, go look at it. It was one of the most impressive and hands down best special teams play I've seen since I've been alive. It was incredible.
I have not seen it. I love the story. I will look it up though. I like a good niche sport call out, especially in the special teams area.
It's one of those things where like you see on TV, you go, oh, punt return fumble, let's go. And then that, like, you go get a beer, right? Like turnover commercial, you leave, you get off your couch. And then those that love the game go and look and like, what happened? Like, how did it happen? And you look at it and it's like, oh, okay, snap of the ball, punt, boom, he got blasted. Dude fell over. As he's stumbling and getting up, knocked over again. He's trying to get up, he's knocked over again. 4th time, he swim moves. He gets rid of it. He lines the guy up. He moves it like away, and he pops the punt returner, causes a fumble. And it's like that he could have just been like, all right, I'm gonna take a dive today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knocked over 3 times. It was a 4th one. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't. He got up, caused the fumble. Cowboys pick it up. I told you that random shit happened for the Eagles to lose. That special teams fumble is the reason why the Cowboys win the game. So for the guy that's number 51 out of 52 on a roster to make a play, big shouts to you for that one.
Good shit. Good shit. D,
I'm exhausted.
This was, I don't know if it was good, but it was fun, man.
You know what? I don't. no, I want to say I don't care. I love that we do this. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, somebody's going to watch, somebody's going to listen, somebody's going to comment. That's all that matters.
I think next time we got to not talk about Shedeur Sanders before the podcast starts.
Or, hear me out, we do talk about Shedeur Sanders, but we wait until we go live and we use all of the ammo that we had offline, online, and people could chime in on it.
I wish we recorded what we did before the show because it was a great show in itself. I can't wait for
celebration all this week.
It's fucking Thanksgiving. Let's go.
Thanksgiving.
I'm excited.
I am hyped.
As you get us out, D. As you get us
play
out.
in the background? Or are you going to wait?
There ain't no song.
All right.
To get us out. Get us out of here.
All right, everybody that's been here. We couldn't appreciate you any more, whether you're listening live or you're going to listen to us tomorrow on your drive to work. Please make sure that y'all hit us up on all of our platforms because we love and appreciate y'all. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. You got us on our website, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever it is that you want to find us. The newest and the improvest, the best one. TikTok, comment, like, hit all those buttons. Subscribe on Twitch if you want to do that. But please make sure that you guys, at this time of the year, be thankful, right? Be happy, be merry, do as much as you can around these holidays with your friends and your family. Make sure to be a friend, say something nice. Take care of y'all mentals, take care of y'all physicals, take care of y'all chicken and y'all children. I'm going to shut up so y'all can listen to the best song ever. Play that funky music. You name it! You name it!
Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, pork, beans, greens, potatoes.